Hi there, this is Trupti, and welcome to another episode of Yes Yoga Stories. In today's episode, I want to show you a few exercises like asanas, but it's not it's like pre-asana. It's like some strengthening asana for your sacral, for your ilio sacral muscles, for the whole lumbar back, so your tailbone or your coccyx, this area, the whole area here. So it's something that originally comes from something called Feldenkreis. So Feldenkrais, I think, was a judo player, and or a judo, not player. What do you call it? A person who does judo, basically. And this guy was from Israel, and he injured himself, and then he came up with this thing called Feldenkrais. And I really like to integrate this Feldenkrais in yoga, because in yoga we also have similar things. So before we start, I will be lying down. It's a reclining exercise. Just one explanation. So imagine your lower back, your lumbar area, to be a clock. So imagine this is all a 12. The right side is 3. Down here where the tailbone yeah, right down here where the tailbone is, it's 6, and here it's 9. So once again, 12, 3, 6, and 9. Now when we go rotate all this, and then we rotate like that. So I'll show you how we do it, and you can do it. It's a great thing for all lumbar back problems. It's very soothing. You lie down like this, so your back is nice and flat. Shoulders are down, touching the mat. This is like the pavanmuktasana position. And now you hold your knees like this, so hold them, and then we go first left. So now we are at 12. So when you're at 12, of course, this is raised. So your tailbone, your coccyx doesn't really touch the mat. So breathe in and go left, then down. So that's the 6. Back to 3, 12, 6, 9 and 6. So we go like that clockwise. So maybe it's a better idea to think that the tailbone part, so the bottom part is 12, and this part, the upper part is 6. So this is 12, this is 6, the left side is 9, and the right side is 3. So let's go first, let's just rock first. 6, down. So when you do down, there's a little bit of space that comes here. Now go back. So everything is like touching. So nice and flat on the mat that you really can't put any, not even an ant is allowed to, even an ant would not be able to crawl through your back. So no space at all. So again, 12. So knees away from the body. Inhale, exhale, knees close to your chest. And so now the 12 is up and the 6 is pressing the floor. Again, once again, 12, 6. And now we breathe in 12, 9, 6, 9, 12, 3. Breathe, inhale, 6, 9, 12, 3. Again, 6, 9. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. So you can like do half the circle, inhale, the other half exhale, or you can do like 1:2. So inhale one half, and then the other whole complete round like exhale. So do it at what you feel comfortable with. So go around. So as though you're making like with your knees, you're making like a little circle here up on the ceiling. There is no ceiling as such, but imagine the sky. After doing a couple of times like this, very smoothly, now we are at 12. So now we go from 12 to 9, 6, and 3. 3 is the right side again. 12, your coccyx, 9, 6, 3. So now we're doing anti-clockwise, right? With the knees. So you're painting circles, you're drawing a circle, but in the anti-clockwise. Again, can do that also a couple of times. Well, so one thing we did was to rock backwards and forwards. So 12 and 6, 12 and 6. Then you can rock from side to side. That's 6 and 3, 6 and not 6 and 3, sorry, 9 and 3. So 9 is left and 3 is right. You can do that a couple of times. And then the entire circle, once clockwise and the other time anti-clockwise. So keep doing this. I mean, if you're in your home office and if you're sitting at the desk for a long time, take the time, keep some little bit of, I mean, you could do it directly on the floor, but maybe you can keep like a little mattress or a yoga mat or something in the room where you're doing your home office and take a 5-minute break. It's better than having a coffee. It's also more sustainable because when you drink too much coffee, as most people do, it's really not nice for the environment because every time you want to produce coffee, it grows in India, it grows in Africa. You take away the land away from the elephants and from all the other animals. And especially, it's very painful. I realized when I was working I was an investment banker and I worked in the bank, and people were like addicted to coffee. They would just it was like a fuel. You just drank coffee so much. So now concentrate on the circles. I'll tell you all that later on. And the other thing that you can do is we go back to 12. Now we just do like, just like the clock. So 12, as I said, was your cossack. So write down. So from 12, you go only to 1. 12 to 1. So just slide your body, slide your hip area, the lumbar area, just that way. This is a beautiful massage. Now go to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And from 3 again, you go back like this. So 1, 2 first. So like this. So you can see I'm doing backwards and forwards. So rock. Now 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going from here all the way from the cossack a little bit further. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like the half semicircle but vertical. Again. So go just the same way back again. So half the circle forwards, half the circle again back to 12. 12 to 6, 6 to 12. Once again, 12 to 6, 6 to 12. And breathe in and breathe out. Once again, 12 all the way down to 6. 6 all the way up to 12. Once again, 12 all the way down to 6. 6 all the way down to 12. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side because we want to do the same thing. So 12. Now we go to 11. 12, 11, 11, back to 12. 12, 11, 11, back to 12. Don't forget breathing. 12 to 10. 10 to 12. So 10, 11, 12, 11, 10, and 10, 11, 12, back again. 12, 11, 10, 10, 11, 12, back again. Now from 12, 11, 10, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's like 1/4 is what you're doing now, right? 12, 11, 10, 9. 9, 11, 10, 12. So 1/2. So it's like a quarter on the left side. If it's a pie diagram, if it's a circle, you know what a quarter is. Then you go all the way now from 9. So you go all the way to 8. Back to 12. 8. Back to 12. Inhale. Inhale is when you go up. Exhale. Inhale. Again, one last time. Exhale. And inhale back to 12. Now from 12 all the way, we did 8 now, so 7. Back to 12. Inhale. Exhale, back to 7. 7, inhale, back to 12. So I'm talking, but you use the entire exhalation and inhalation. You don't have to really do it accordingly. You can just inhale and exhale longer and still keep continuing and coordinating both of them. So again, 12, once again, 7, 7, back to 12. Now 12 all the way half. So 6, 6 all the way to 12. But in a round manner. So it's like semicircle again, right? A vertical part. 12 and 12 all the way to 6. 6 all the way to 12. All the way to 6. 6 all the way to 12. 12, 3, 6, 9, 6, 9, 12. 12, so 9 is like the quarter, all the way down 6. So after finishing that, we'll do one whole circle. Now we are at 6. 3, 12, 9, all the way down. Once again, the entire, now we did anti-clockwise. So that's when we go back to 6, we'll do clockwise. 6 all the way to 12, all the way to 3, again 6, again 9, all the way down to 12, back to 3, back to 6. So now either you rock yourself up or you go on the right side. Wait for a second, breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in and bring yourself up. You can also rock yourself up. Yeah, so that was the lumbar exercises that I wanted to show you to have strong lumbar muscles. I mean, in my case, I came to Feldenkreis because of the situation. So every pregnancy I had, my mother always thought I'm having twins or triplets because the father of my kids is like very, very tall. So the boys that I gave birth to, one of them was 54 centimeters, my first son, and my second son was 52 centimeters. So they were not fast. The first boy was 3,360 grams, and my second son was, 3 kilos and 360 grams, and my second son was 3 kilos and 160 grams. So they were like tall and thin children. But if I remember my birth, I think I was around 48 centimeters, and I was like 2.3 or 2.2 kgs. Yeah, I was really light. So, and I'm like quite short. So yeah, so it was the thing. And then every pregnancy in the around the 6th month, so the last trimester, the last 3 to 4 months, I had a very problematic. I had an iliosacral problem, so I couldn't come up when I was lying down. I couldn't even go on the side. It was like I had to catch hold of things. I had a string where I could catch hold of myself, and it was not like I had put on too much weight or something. It was just my body, it had to carry too much, and it was not able to really manage everything. I mean, everyone manages, but I had this the orthopedic doctor said that it's an iliosacral. So at that time I came, not that time, but after the delivery, Feldenkreis was like my it was my, in German I would say Rettung, so it was like my savior. So that was it. And with that, I want to end today's episode, and I wish you a good night. And as I said, if you're doing home office, keep practicing in the middle. I've also done something about having strong wrists. Yeah, and have fun and stay healthy, and see you soon. And if you like these videos, like, subscribe, and share. See you. Bye bye.